All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our nightcap tonight between Confluence Prep and the hosts of this tournament, the home team tonight, Blue Valley Northwest. This will be a very interesting matchup. Blue Valley North. Klein's free throws off the back rim. That's going to go the way of the Titans. Already 10-0. Blue Valley Northwest playing a flawless game thus far. Confluence Prep needs an answer fast. This is Cameron Ivey bringing it across the timeline. Interestingly, Brian Bess, a leading scorer for this Titans squad, not in the starting lineup tonight. Nadia cuts in, floater, rolls off, and Mattioni pulls down the board. Finds Fritz on an outlet. Fritz wants to go. It's Garlington, just threw it away. Tunnel vision there as Ivey drives in. Ivey layup good, plus the foul on Klein. Sloppy pass there from Garlington, and he and Fritz talking out the kinks as Ivey takes advantage. Already fast-paced to this game. As Ivey got out in front there with the outlet pass, now has a chance to do it the old-fashioned way from the stripe. Free throw banks in. Not ideal, but a point is a point, and Titans are on the board. It's 10-3. Fritz driving to the right, stops, pops from 10, missed it strong. Mattioni, offensive rebound, still alive now. Confluence Prep comes away with the steal. That's what Joey Mattioni can do, though, on the offensive board. 6'7" center, committed Northwest Missouri State to play college hoops next year. There's a drive and a kick. Nice little fake, and the floater is strong. Fritz pulls down the board. Mattioni going to go under the basket and just lay it up and in. That's way too easy. Roy Davis for the Titans, just a little outmatched tonight size-wise by Mattioni, and he cannot get to the basket that easily, or it's going to be a long night. Ivey holding the ball, half-court set here against this 3-2 zone. Back at the top of the key, he will just shoot it, and he got it. Cameron Ivey has all 6 for the Titans, and they've cut the lead in half, 12-6 for the Huskies. Garlington brings the ball up. Aiden McGivney was the starter last night, who's been taken out of the lineup in favor of Babalola. That ball goes out of bounds and will stay underneath, and now McGivney comes into the ball game for Babalola. Klein underneath the basket, calling the play. It's just a little toss to McGivney. McGivney found Mattioni on a seal and able to fight for positioning. Missed the layup, tipped up and in, though, by McGivney, the point guard, hustling for the offensive rebound. He cashes in 2 points. Ivey trying to break through the zone by passing to his center. It's Jaden Bay. Nadia pulls it out, guarded by Fritz. Open three-point look. Ivey is pure, and man, can he shoot the ball. He's got all 9 for the Titans. It's a 5-point game thanks to his efforts, keeping them alive in this first quarter. You start down 10-0, you need a response, and it has been all from Ivey as Fritz drives baseline and gets fouled. Jake Fritz, talented senior, was a starter last year on the state championship winning team. That team was the best in Kansas. Mentioned it last night, but they did not lose a single game to an opponent from inside the state of Kansas. However, they had 4 losses playing very, very tough competition. That free throw off the front of the rim. Graduating seniors like Grant Stubblefield and Landon Braun, who are now playing college basketball together at Omaha. But this is still a very strong team, especially defensively. They showed that last night. Fritz goes 1-2 at the line. They held a very, very talented Kickapoo squad who was 4-0 coming into last night's contest. Held them to under 45 points. First time that's happened to them all season. And we've got a timeout here. Clemente Brooks wants to talk about things. His team down 6 on the road. You're watching the Husky Hoops Invitational on 810 Varsity. Restarting play here. Huskies up 15-9 on their own home court against the visitors from St. Louis. Confluence Prep. The Titans have found all 9 of their points through Cameron Ivey. Open three-point look, and that finds bottoms for Aaron Mitchell. Titans shooting the 3 extremely well tonight, and that is keeping them in this game. They're down just 3. Mattioni hands off for Fritz. Nice little cut, gets to a mid-range spot, missed it off the back of the rim, and an offensive foul there. Fighting for rebounding positioning was DeMonta Stacker. And Titans going against this token full court pressure that just trying to show a little bit of aggressiveness, look for bad passes. They break it and set up in the half-court set. Minute 30 to go first quarter. High-scoring first quarter. 15-12 in favor of Blue Valley Northwest. Ivy gets through, puts up a 3, and that is good. Yabza Nadia has tied this game, and Confluence Prep. The fastest way to get back into a contest is to shoot the 3. Not necessarily the highest percentage way to do it, but the fastest, and that's exactly what they've done. They've hit 4 threes in a row and tied this game at 15. Mattioni catches the ball low, it is fouled, and that is an unfortunate foul for Roy Davis to pick up. He has the task of guarding him all night. They do not want him to get into foul trouble. Minutes to go first quarter, dead even at 15. Mattioni catches low, in the block, he's immediately doubled, goes up, thought he got fouled, pulled down an offensive rebound, ball available, Mattioni goes back up, and that time fouled underneath by Jaden Bay. He's got 2 free throws coming. Mattioni's first free throw up on the way. It rattles in. Valley Northwest, a favorite to repeat this year in Class 6A. On the Kansas side of things. Definitely the expectation here. Head coach Aaron Eim extended his record here at Blue Valley Northwest at the Pound, as they call this gym, to 43-8 as head coach. They just don't do much losing, and they play with this swagger. They love their coach. They play hard for him. And he has quickly become the hottest coach in Kansas and one of the best. Ivy drives baseline, blocked, but it's a goaltend. The ball was above the rim. Student section showing love for DeMonta Stacker's attempt there to get high and above the rim to block it. Basket counts all the same. And Ivy has 11. We're tied at 17. Student section didn't like it, but it's the correct call. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Tied at 17. McGivney across the half-court line. Stacker over to Fritz. Got behind the line. Rattles in and out. Fritz hasn't found the range so far. And bad fundamentals there, dribbling the rebound, then Mattioni traveled. Took 3 steps with it under the basket. Some sloppy basketball right now. Of course, when you get a rebound, you want to grab it with 2 hands, and then Mazzioni just too excited under the basket, walked with it. It's a turnover. 5 seconds. Ivy going to work. Ivy lost it. Somehow got it back. The quarter will end with the ball on the floor. At the end of one, an exciting contest through 8 minutes of play. 17 all our score. You're watching the Husky Hoops Invitational on the 810 Varsity Network. All right, go for it. 17-17 our score. Huskies and Titans knotted after 1 quarter of play into the ball game now for Confluence prep. Brian Bess was a leading scorer last night for the Titans. Did not play at all in the first quarter. Normally a starter. I was a little curious, but he's into the game now. Getting free and throwing up the floater is Aiden McGivney, and that answers the score that happened on the other side of the floor. 19-19, high-scoring ball game. Confluence Prep shooting the 3 exceptionally well so far tonight, but it feels like they're going to have to maintain that to stay in the ball game. Ball movement's been excellent, though, and they're finding their spots. Ivy's just going to pull it. That time clanks off the rim. Babalola pulls the rebound down, and he's fouled after that. That's Carell Cameron picking up a frustration foul. Seen a bit of token pressure here, but Confluence Prep will back it off and let the Huskies get up the floor. This is McGivney handling point guard duties. They've taken Mattioni out of the game. Babalola is the center. They'll go to him here on the low block. He's going to swing it to the corner. Garlington, nice fake, drives in. Tough floater, and he's fouled on his way up. It's the second on Cameron, back-to-back possessions, so he will check out of the game. And Garlington with a chance to take the lead back for the Huskies, who started up 10-0 in this ball game. That one rolls off the rim. Started up 10-0, but then give credit to Cameron Ivy, shooting the ball exceptionally well. Had an old-fashioned three-point play and then 2 new-fashioned three-point plays. A couple of triples from behind the arc. Got it to 9, and then they closed the gap from there. Free throw is good, and the score is 20-19. This is Ivy, now Nadia. Ivy with it, standing at the 28-foot line. We got a whistle, and 3 seconds in the lane is called. Violation you don't see too often. It's a turnover, though, nonetheless for the Titans. Fritz brings it up the court for the Huskies. Haven't seen him find his range yet, but it's coming. One of the best shooters in the state of Kansas. Very athletic player. Got up last night for a poster dunk. Klein with a nice little floater, and he started strong tonight. He's got 6. Klein, high IQ player and taking high percentage shots. Knocks that one down from the low block. Huskies lead by 3. Nadia swings it out. Ivy finds Bess. Bess puts it on the floor. Ivy from the 28-foot line. You can tell he's thinking about it. He finds Nadia. Nadia, little pass, layup goes, and feels like they worked that ball to the low block in slow motion. But Roy Davis sticks it up and home. Double comes on Garlington. He gets out of it. Fritz in the middle of the court, spin move, hook shot up and good. That's a silky move you don't see from a guard too often, but Fritz not afraid to go in the lane. Great space and find an open shot. He's on the board with his first field goal. He's got 3 in the game. Davis thought about it, swings it. Bess, automatic trigger, doesn't go. Fritz grabs it and stays inbounds, saving it to Klein. 3-point ball game and a foul on Ivy, just blocking Fritz's path. That's 4 fouls on the Titans in the quarter. Mattioni gets a long break and now checks back in, so him and Babalola both on the floor. Huskies going big. They throw it right to Mattioni, and that's too easy off the inbounds pass. Clever little play drawn up there by Aaronheim. They find him. And it's a 5-point advantage. Can Confluence Prep keep this effort up? Been hanging with, on paper, the best team in the Invitational. Mattioni just pulls down the board there. He's too strong. Ripping that out of the sky, and Fritz brings it up for the Huskies. 5-point advantage. Fritz grabs it. Was deflected, so not a travel. Klein thought he got fouled. Mattioni swings it. Fritz open for 3. He got it. Pure swish. That was contested. It was from far behind the arc, but it doesn't matter for the senior. He's heating up now, and it's an 8-point advantage. Timeout called by Confluence Prep. They want to talk about things. They're down by 8. Down by 8 in this quarter. 4 minutes exactly to go in the half. We have that when we come back from this timeout. You're watching the Husky Hoops Invitational on 810 Varsity. We've got exactly 4 minutes to go in the half here between Confluence Prep and Blue Valley Northwest. It's been an entertaining nightcap tonight, too, of the Husky Hoops Invitational. That three-pointer strong. Mattioni rips it down. But Northwest starting to pull away. Up by 8 and threatening to make it worse. Clemente Brooks trying to call a timeout to slow things down, calm things down for his team. That's a badly missed layup. Mattioni sticks it back. And the lead is double digits for the first time since 10-0. Mitchell. Ivy. Throws it down low, Nadia. Mitchell, and they just look a little bit confused right now against this 3-2 zone. Ivy walks it up, swings it to the corner. Mitchell missed it badly there. And then dribbled on the back line, so it'll stay with Confluence Prep, but they suddenly look disorganized on offense. One quick pass and then a shot, but not much movement. This is Bess. Bess driving to the hoop, swatted by Klein. Klein was on that every step of the way. He's got 6 inches of height for an advantage, and still Confluence Prep's ball underneath the basket. Mitchell. Ivy holding it out near the half-court line. Long possession here for the Titans. Ivy spins out. He's got a mismatch. No look pass to Mitchell, who holds it. Nadier's got it. He's hit 1 triple in the game. Ivy was open. Bess has it now. Guarded by Klein. Brooks trying to shout instructions. Ivy putting it up and getting fouled by Fritz was Mitchell, and free throws come out of a long offensive trip for the Titans. Mitchell's first free throw on the way, high arcing, and it sinks through the net. McGivney coming back into the game now, taking out Babalola, so they're rotating between those two lineups. Certainly worked well with both bigs on the floor. They went on a run, got up by 10 points, and now break for Babalola. Mitchell hits them both. Important free throws. Now full court pressure shown. And it's just token from the Titans. Fritz will walk it up. Hands it off. Garlington bursts of speed to the corner. This is Klein. Klein swings it all the way. Nearly stolen. McGivney grabs it though. Floater rims out. Mattioni, another offensive rebound. He's got 3 just stickbacks on the offensive side of things, and there's no stopping it right now. There's no Titan that can jump with him. Now in a half-court set, they've got 4 out, 1 in against the 3-2 zone. Best will just shoot it, and he makes it. And again, there was no play run there. That's just Best looking at the zone and shooting over it. This is what the Huskies want. He just nailed it. Fantastic shot, cuts it back to 7. Fritz thought about it. Now swings it over the top. Mattioni goes up and lays it in. 3 straight layups for Mattioni, who is quickly up to 12 points in the ball game. And they've got to figure out a stop for him. Breaking the zone, putting up a floater, and laying it in calmly is Jaden Bay. That's a mature finish through 4 Huskies. Back to 7. High scoring first half. Mattioni gives it to Fritz. Fritz has it poked away by Bess, guarded tightly. Good defensive work from Bess on this possession. 40 seconds to go. Northwest not thinking about holding for last, and Mattioni has it stripped away. Good hands there from Mitchell. Ivy driving full head of steam, kicks to the corner. Great pass. Shot is good. Great fast break. That cuts it to 4. 3-pointer there. Nadier knocking that down. Garlington is fouled, and Ivy now has picked up too many of those. Just simple reach-in fouls. Those start adding up towards the end of the game. That is 5 free throws. Excuse me, should be 5 fouls in the quarter, so maybe free throws when we come back from this timeout. Huskies want to talk about things. It's a use it or lose it timeout with 17.5 to go in the first half. You're watching the Husky Hoops Invitational on 810 Varsity. It's a sideline out, and head coach Aaron Eim for the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies wanted to talk about things as they will likely hold this for last shot. We've seen Now 2 or 3 times, just immediate entry passes into Joey Mattioni, who's been able to find easy layups. That's been the offense for the Huskies. We'll see what they have here out of the timeout. Looks unhappy. It's not where they thought the ball would be. There's a new rule that at the end of any stoppage of play, just goes to the 28-foot line, and Mattioni did get an immediate entrance pass there, missed the layup, got his rebound, was fouled, so he'll shoot 2. Coming into the game for some late half minutes will be Max Mosier. Free throw is right there for Mattioni, who is the game's leading scorer with 13. Right behind him, Cameron Ivey, who is out of the game right now in a little bit of foul trouble. He has 2. Needs to be very careful at the start of the second half because Confluence rep needs him on the floor. Both free throws good, and into the game comes Stacker. 14 seconds to go in the half. Best brings it up the floor. Again, some confusion from Confluence Prep. Long 3. That is well short. They're going to get it back. Best blocked by Mattioni. That ends the half. Confluence Prep didn't get what they wanted coming down the floor there. And at the end of one, a familiar scoreline to last night's Confluence Prep contest. Huskies up by 6 at the break. We go into the locker room. High-scoring first half. You're watching the 8-10 varsity Husky Hoops Invitational. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Husky Hoops Invitational. At the end of one half, our score was Blue Valley Northwest 37, Confluence Prep 31, and we have 16 more minutes to play here. Confluence Prep shooting very, very well from beyond the arc. Sometimes they're getting a bit disorganized on offense, but no denying they are hanging around in this game. They get a stop there to open up the half. This is Bess. Bess swings it to the corner. Nice find. Open shot. Missed everything. Now Fritz on the outlet. He can slam these instead. A little Euro step. Calm finish. Rolls around and in. Cameron Ivey just didn't set his feet right there. He's a fantastic shooter. Just did not get all the way set. Missed the three-point jumper now. Just Bess stepping into one. Mattioni claims the board, and Klein will bring it up the floor. Garlington. Mattioni now has it outside the arc. Fritz, far corner. Fritz, spot up three. Too much space. Fritz has 5 this half. And the Huskies back up to a double-digit lead. Fast start out of the locker room. Fritz has 11 on the night. That pass tipped, and Fritz has a steal. Outlet pass, Garlington all the way ahead. No dribble, lays it up and in. Nice find. It's a 7-0 run in just a minute 30 to start this second half. And this 3-2 zone causing some problems right now for Confluence Prep. They were getting around it when they were shooting the three well, but now no longer doing so. Ivy, really thinking about it, now backs it out. No movement offensively. Ivy will just shoot it. Off the back rim, and Klein grabs it. Had it stripped away, gets it back. Now this is Fritz on the far side. Huskies up by 13 and threatening to blow this game wide open. Bess pressuring the ball. He's got to be careful. Don't want to pick up a reach foul. That's plagued the Titans tonight. Babalola catches. Down low in the block. Fouled hard. And now the under official rules a travel. Aaron, I'm confused there. Wants the explanation because one official had a foul, one had a travel. The traveling violation was called. Confluence Prep brings the ball up the court. Ivy. Back to Bess. Bess thinking about it. Now we'll shoot it from beyond the arc, and that's a bad air ball. They're getting everything they want right now. The Huskies out of this zone. Mattioni ahead of the pack. Just lays that up and in. Lead is 15, no points this half for the Titans. They need a good offensive trip, and quickly timeout called, a full timeout taken by head coach Clemente Brooks. We'll step aside, 3 minutes played, and a big run for the Huskies, 9-0 out of the locker room. We come back, you're watching the Husky Hoops Invitational on 810 Varsity and YouTube. Our score in this ball game is 46-31 in favor of the Huskies. It was a 6-point advantage at at the halftime break. Good look there, but just rolling off the rim for Roy Davis. Good play out of the timeout. Now our score, still a 15-point advantage. Huskies have the ball. And again, threatening to just make this game unreachable. Mattioni, too much height, missed it. Fritz missed the putback, and the rebound grabbed and cleared. Bess with it, slows down the momentum of the play. 3-2 zone, and they are letting them shoot. No question about it. And the shots are not falling. Fritz crosses over, driving, gets fouled before the shot. That is the third on Ivy. And it'll be underneath for Blue Valley Northwest. Boy, these tournaments are just tough. You can start to see a little bit of fatigue on both sides of play. 3 games in 3 days, you learn a lot about yourself early in the season. Garlington chased into the backcourt. Mattioni has it, caught it a little high for his liking. Babalola going to work. Babalola fakes one, has it stripped. It'll stay with the Huskies underneath the basket. Reminder, tomorrow we have the end of the Husky Hoops Invitational, games 5 and 6. Blue Valley Northwest will take on Bentonville West of Arkansas. And Kickapoo will play Confluence Prep. Mattioni drops it in, got bumped on the way up. He will try to do it the old-fashioned way. It's the second foul on Roy Davis. That puts the Huskies up by 17, largest lead of the contest. And Titans definitely in trouble now. Nadia driving, going to work on Klein, was blocked, got his own rebound, sticks it back. Answers Mattioni's bucket. This is Fritz going quickly. Fritz to Mattioni. He can shoot the three. Elects not to. Looks for Fritz on the cut. Now Klein. Contested mid-range. That's a difficult shot. And it was nothing but net. This is Bess with it. Northwest not going out of this 3-2 zone. And the Titans, who've been shooting the three so well, have not hit a three in this second half. Bess off the back rim. And Klein will take it up. 17-point advantage. Garlington, foul there as Bess had 2 hands on him. It'll be a side out from the near side for the Huskies. Titans staying in their man-to-man. Fritz drives all the way in. Quick step, and he lays it up fast. Getting the ball ahead of the shot blocker. Textbook layup there. Extends the lead to 19. Bess swings it around. Mitchell dribbles it out. Bess, the 28-foot line. Drives through the lane, blocked by Klein, and then a foul. They were waiting on him to drive. Klein doesn't like the call, but Bess will go to the line. Bess has 3 in the contest. Those 3 coming from beyond the arc. You're finally starting to see Titans attack the rim a little bit more, but they started this quarter shooting nothing but threes, and the threes were not finding the bottom of the net. And all of a sudden, they're in a 19-point hole, very similar to their game last night against Bentonville West. Bad pass there by Klein, gives up 2 easy points. There, and I'm shaking his head. That is just a silly mistake, not one you'll see again from the veteran. Laid up and in there by Aziz Gonzalez. He has his first points of the tournament. Or invitational, rather. Fritz open from 3, way beyond the arc. It's a long-range shot. It goes through the net without touching the rim. Now Best just driving, lays it up, blocked, and a foul called on Babalola. Best able to get to the free throw line. Free throw rattles in for Bess. Minute 41 to go in the third quarter. It's a 20-point advantage for the Huskies. And what was such a close, exciting game, all of a sudden, this looks all but over. Both of them rattle home. Good trip to the line. Interesting, Titans not going for a full court press here. We'd seen some of it earlier, but now just going for token. Down low, Mattioni catches. He was doubled immediately, but Fritz, way too open, knocks it down. Mattioni draws attention down there, and that's the adjustment the Titans had made against the talented big man, but he finds his shooter, Fritz in the corner. He's got triples on back-to-back possessions. Lead up to 21. Three-pointer from the top of the key, and it finds the bottom of the net. Jebsen Nadia knocks that down. Fritz holding it. Dumps it down low. Going up and knocking it in. Mattioni is the leading scorer in the contest with 18. It's been a quiet 18. His work has been done around the rim. Bad pass there, picked off by Fritz. Fritz all the way ahead, and nobody's back. Mattioni will slam it. A reverse jam gets him to 20. Now Confluence Prep can hold for the last shot. Looks like they may do that with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Best will shoot the three. That rims out. Mattioni with 7. Fritz, student section letting him know how much time is left in the quarter. Fritz swings it to the corner, open three, missed everything. And that is the end of 3. Our score 62-40. The Huskies up by 22. They've blown this game wide open. 8 minutes remaining in the contest. When we come back, you're watching the Husky Invitational on 810 Varsity and YouTube. Titans will start the quarter with the ball. They've got Cameron Ivey out of the game. He's got 3. Best hands it off to Nadia. Miscommunication on offense. Nobody's sure where they're supposed to be. Mitchell drives, kicks it up to the top of the key. In the corner, Bess open from 3. He got a good look. Nice little swing to the opposite side. And the Titans start with a successful offensive trip. Blue Valley Northwest here, really, really good at going into time-killing mode if they need to. Saw it last night against Kickapoo. Fritz throws down low. Mattioni high catch. Goes to work. He's doubled, and he's just wrapped up there and fouled underneath the basket. Mitchell picks that up. That's his second. No real foul trouble for the Titans. Jaden Bay playing with 3 out there, though. Fritz, good cut, spins in the lane, hook shot, no good. Mattioni was fighting for it, still fighting for it, but the rebound claimed by Nyadier. This is Best quickly here. It's back to Nyadier. Again, they're just allowing that three-pointer. They'll go 5 out here. Man defense and a trap coming to the corner. Ball deflected, and Fritz claims it but lost it out of bounds. $19-point advantage for the Huskies, trying to move to 2-0 in their Invitational. Nadia thinking about driving. Cuts, kicks it to the corner. Bay swings it. This is Best. Crossover. He will shoot it off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will go to the Huskies. Into the ball game now is Brian Matthews. Sophomore getting fourth quarter minutes. Garlington checks out of the game. For the Huskies, he's replaced by Max Mosier. McGivney. Fritz catches, spins, going to work, lays it up, no good. Mattioni is there for the follow-up. He's got 24 on the evening now. Doubling his efforts from last night. Fritz was sitting on that pass, didn't pick it off though. Stripped or blocked on the way up, not sure which, doesn't matter. It's Huskies ball, and a open layup for McGivney is banked home. Gets the lead to 23. Open three-point look is fired away, and it is no good. Fritz down with the rebound. 5:10 to go in the ball game. Mattioni just swings it to Fritz, who dunks it! Unchallenged and flying through the sky. Jake Fritz soars for the slam. It's a 25-point advantage, and that is likely a dagger for the Titans. This game's been over for a while, but that feels like the seal on tonight's contest. Mosier catches high. Swings it over. This is Chaudhry. McGivney. Fritz gonna back it out. Fritz got his mismatch. Good swing. Chaudhry in some trouble now. Going to swing it down low. Mattioni. Mattioni still fighting underneath. Foul going up. He will shoot 2. Chase Martin coming into the ball game now. Mattioni tonight with his free throw has hit 25 points, and it is pretty rare you see an individual performance like that in high school. But it's been a very calm effort. Such high percentage shots, shooting above 50% mark. It's hard to score 25 points quietly. Now 26, but he's done just that. His night is over. Checking out of the ball game for Andrew Babalola. Jake Fritz out as well. And that senior duo is looking deadly through 2 contests. 2 wins on Missouri opponents. tough Missouri opponents perennially. That pass nearly picked off by Stacker. Now knocked away by McGivney. McGivney all the way in, lays it up, and he was fouled in the act. So he will shoot shoot just one. Old-fashioned three-point play for Aiden McGivney, and the sophomore impressing in his early season campaign. A lot to like right now for head coach Aaron Heim in his third year at the helm of the Huskies. McGivney completes the old-fashioned play, and it's a 28-point advantage. If we get to 30, it will be a running clock for the remainder of the contest. Open three-point look, rattles home. Gonzalez knocks it through and lead back to 25. Just 3:30 to go in the contest. Martin swings it far side. Stacker drives. Layup, shoved up and in. He gets the shooter's touch. Mitchell swings it. Matthews open from three. That one clangs off the back of the rim. Babalola pulls down the board. Now McGivney. McGivney gets through. Was stopped. Mosier to Martin. Martin holding it at the top of the key. McGivney grabs it. Swings over. Drives in. Blocked. Going up, but he will shoot two. Couple of free throws here for McGivney, who is creeping into double digits here. Will do so with one free throw on this trip. Misses the first. Into the game for Confluence Prep is William Bryson. Both free throws missed. Rebound fought for, and a hard foul there. McGivney just going for the ball. Unfortunately, took out the legs there of Aziz Gonzalez. Helps him up. Good sportsmanship. Sophomore to sophomore there, and it'll be an offensive trip for the Titans. Gonzalez has been running the point for most of this fourth quarter. Very, very convincing win tonight for Blue Valley Northwest, and they've looked solid in all aspects of the game. Have given up 50 points here, but you have to credit the good shooting of this Confluence Prep team. Just got away from them in the third quarter. Shots were not falling, and too many fast breaks tonight from Blue Valley Northwest. They just played at a pace that Confluence could not keep up with. Quick restart here. Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about it. Backed up, swings it around. Gonzalez again. Goes behind a screen. Now driving. Had it knocked away and out of bounds. Titans turn it over. Martin facing some backcourt pressure. He pulls it away and brings it up the floor. Mosier got it, drives in. Floater up, no good. Mosier got it, tried to stick it back. That didn't go either. Quick outlet here for the Titans. Martin was trying to take a charge, but a sleek little drive, and Brian Matthews lays the ball up and in. His first points of the evening. Into the lane goes McGivney. Didn't go. Fought for the rebound. But it was pulled down by the Titans. Minute 20 to go now as we wrap up night 2 of the Husky Hoops Invitational. We've seen good stuff from all four teams. Now an outlet pass and a layup to the dismay of the student section, but Stacker knows that 2 points are 2 points. He just cashes in on his opportunity. Shows up the same in the box score. Martin now an outlet. Max Mosier driving. Mosier all the way in. lays that home. Open three-point look in the corner. Rims out. Martin pulls down the rebound. Aaron Heim, I believe, signaling for Chase Martin to hold it. There'll be no arguments from the Titans, as he will dribble the clock out. So the end of this contest, 79-50, a victory for Blue Valley Northwest. They move to 2-0 on the young season, and in the Husky Hoops Invitational, day 3 tomorrow. Coverage starts at 12, stays with you till 4. For Daniel Sullivan, for Beckett Rasmussen, I'm Daniel Sullivan signing off tonight from Blue Valley Northwest. Huskies win by 29 at home. Thanks for joining us tonight for our continued coverage of the 8-10 varsity Husky Hoops Invitational. We'll see you tomorrow.